Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi. And as we're reacting to the Black Star squad that has been named, I've got a few thoughts on it for so far for myself. Today, we're going to look at the debutants, those that will be making their debut for the national team. I'll be looking at the players who made the squad that I was a bit surprised by. The players who did not make it, that surprised me based on their performance for their clubs. Probably not 100% fit. We'll explore the reasons why. And those that made the squad, that surprised me a bit based on form and performance. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We have partnered with Casabreco. The first few winners of the Awake Puma Energy Drink promo have been announced. If you want to be part of the next round of winners, get in line and buy any of the Awake drinking water, Storm Energy Drink and Puma Drink. There is a code *780 option 2. You could win an all expenses paid trip to Qatar World Cup and other amazing prizes. And before I start this sort of critique, let me just say that no squad list will satisfy everyone. There'll have to be some trade-offs. Some will agree, some will have to agree to disagree, some will have to compromise and see what the coach has seen that he chose certain players and left out others. Ultimately, it's the coach that decides, and the coach decides based on what he has seen from players. Because he's a technical person, he might have better insights than we, the fans and journalists alike, who might be caught by certain flashy things that players do or things that might not be integral to the system the coach wants to play. That caveat being put aside, I'm still going to talk about players who are going to make their debuts first and foremost before I look at the players that did not make the squad that surprised me. The debutants are obvious. 5 players switched nationalities in June for the Ghana Black Stars. After the African Cup of Nations and the Kirin Cup, a couple of players joined the national team. Some who are of Ghanaian descent agreed to now play for the Ghana national team for the very first time. I'll run you through the list and they have been included here. Ngaki Williams being one of them. The striker who has played all his life for Athletic Bilbao, and he has been a Spain international before at the youth levels. Ngaki Williams was one of the most coveted players in Europe in terms of his consistency. Since 2016 to 2022, he has not missed a single game for his club side, and it has been something which many thought would be lost this weekend when he suffered an injury on Monday. Well, he recovered in time, and Ngaki Williams will be making his debut for Ghana in September. Another player who will be making his debut for Ghana is Tarik Lampte, who is one of the young talents in Brighton. He is touted as one of the players who will shine for Ghana at the World Cup. But unfortunately, in recent times, he has not been getting as much playing time, and many thought that probably he might not get a call up into the national team because of that. Well, he got in, and we hope Tarik will get more playing time at club level and ultimately get selected to play for Ghana at the World Cup. We see what happens with Tarik, and we'll hope that he does shine for Ghana. He's a good player. Quite surprises me that he's not playing consistently for Brighton. Another player who is making his debut for Ghana, Ransford Yeboah-Konesdorfer. The young man switched nationality to play for Ghana in July. He will be playing for us versus Brazil and Nicaragua. Hopefully, we'll see him in action, see how he does. He is a good prospect, played all his life in Germany at the youth level. Hopefully, we'll see what he can do for Coach Otto Addo's squad. Mohammed Salisu. Yes, Mohammed Salisu is of Ghanaian descent, has been pursued by coaches past in CK Akono, Milovan Rajevac. He has tried to convince him to play for Ghana, but ultimately he was reluctant. Now, with Ghana heading into the World Cup, Mohammed Salisu has now decided to play for Ghana at the World Cup and ultimately in these international friendlies. We'll see how he does and how he integrates into Otto Addo's system, which I think he will fit in nicely, considering Otto likes to play with a left center back in his 3-back system. It will be interesting to see how things go. Finally, Stefan Ambrosius as well, who recently joined Carl's Russia. is also one of the players who has Twitch nationalities and will be playing and making his debut for Ghana. Now, on to the players that did not make the squad that surprised me. And the number one is Jeffrey Schlopp. We know in the past I brought you the reason why Jeffrey Schlopp has not played for Ghana. Schlopp has resigned to the thoughts that he does play well, but ultimately he will not get a shout into the national team. He has fallen down to that level of satisfaction where he does not probably need the national team to progress his career. That was when we were going to play Nigeria in the playoffs. Now, recently we saw Coach George Boateng, assistant coach of the Black Stars, speaking with him and Jordan Ayew. We were thinking that it was talks in the works to bring him back. Schlopp has been impressive for Crystal Palace this season, and he has not been included. Quite a shame here why he is not in the squad. Hopefully, they iron things out before the next game, which will be in November. I don't know how that will be, but Jeffrey Schlopp, I was hoping, will be in here. Another player who has been impressive so far this season and was our best player at the African Cup of Nations. Many people don't want to or seem to forget about that because of the abysmal showing in Cameroon was Joseph Painter. This season he has been on target 3 times or 4 times if I'm not mistaken for his club side Genk. He has been doing well for Genk and he is not here in the squad. How? Why? I don't know. I feel he should have gotten a place in this 29-man squad. Probably for reasons best known to the coach in terms of probably maybe getting a visa into France or something might have prevented it. I don't want to think it's a footballing reason or something. We'll have to get an explanation. Usually the national team coaches explain why they call players. Not this time though. Joseph Painter, I'm surprised. Magida Shimeru, yes, I know he recently came back from injury and he is back in the team for his club side Anderlecht, but at least he should have been in this squad because I don't know why he is not in. Considering the fact that Thomas Partey is injured, you would think that someone like Shimeru would be played in Partey's sort of role. Cannot play exactly what Partey does, mind you, but he will be an adequate replacement to look at for Thomas Partey, as he is not going to be available for Ghana ahead of those international friendly games due to his injury concerns and woes. I was surprised Shimeru did not make it. Another player I'm surprised did not make the squad is Patrick Pfeiffer. Yes, he has been doing well with Darmstadt. He is one of the players who switched nationality, scored a goal for his club side, I think a couple so far. Why was he not included? I don't know about that. I think probably Otto would be the best to answer these questions. But those are 4 players that I think should have been included that did not get included. Another player who was included that I was surprised by was Abdul Fattah Issahaku. Don't get me wrong, Issahaku is a bright prospect, but I think probably the national team might not be the best growing grounds for him. He has not been playing much for his club side in Sporting CP. With the national team, he has not been that impressive. Probably this could be his last chance. I was a bit surprised, not so much, but a bit surprised by his inclusion. Abdul Babaraman is one of our most experienced left backs, and I thought that he might be excluded for the Jeffrey Schlopp, but since Schlopp did not make it, I think it's cool that he was included in there, though I have my reservations. But Baraman as well has been doing well for the national team when called upon. Those that did not make it, I was not surprised, were Lawrence Atizigi and Mubaraku Akasu, who last time out when given the chance could not perform to the standard. And those are my reservations on the squad so far. I think we should back them, support them. As I said, a caveat I brought at the beginning there, the coach knows why he calls some players. He has the technical eyes along with his technical team. We are journalists and fans who look at things also and can't decipher some things, but ultimately they can give the best of reasons why they call players. And I might be wrong, but let me know what you think in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week.